I'm not talking to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. How are we all doing today? Well, here we are, right? So, yes, I'm aware. We've had TAMC sorry. And then to annoy did my face die again? My face did die again. Oh, that's fun. It's actually really funny whenever my face dies because it like it retains the last image that the app saw, and oftentimes it's like the most ridiculous image of me that exists, which is it's great. Anyway, what were we saying? Right, we were talking about the To Annoy Muses Corporation, number 9, who apparently in their infinite and I don't know, most bored wisdom have discovered a minor loophole in my what? Oh, okay, those two rows. Okay, in my ruling to not do to not to not do one quick second. There we go. In my ruling to never do another YouTube based or Google Maps based walking through Japan, why don't we walk to cute places? Because if we walk to cute places, then they'll always want me to walk to cute. Then it'll make walking pleasant, right? But the whole point is, what even are we looking at? That says coffee. I have no idea. 2 fat women, fantastic. And well, like this says coffee, right? Fuluhon. That's presumably a name. So this presumably used to be a coffee shop with a little parking lot. Oh, that is beautifully tragic, isn't it? I wonder. Oh, Fulbon. Fulbon. Okay, yeah. Wonderfully tragic. And also that's the whole point of us going in the middle of nowhere. It's because we get to see things like this, right? Obviously, if we go in the middle of Tokyo and like I'm sure we'll see some of this, but like it's not the same. And this is fantastic. Cocoa. So presumably that's hot chocolate. Hulubon. Bulbon. Not important. It's just I love that. It does look kind of cool, like, right? Can you imagine if each of these is a little eye that's just following you as you're driving along? Fantastic. Where are we? We are to the north of Tokyo. We are, I think, to the southeast of Fukushima. We are, yes. What is our nearest city is Iwaki, which is right here. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily a city. Hold on, let's exit out of this. Iwaki, and yeah, so this is southwards towards Tokyo, right? And you can see this is Sawa, and we're getting into Chuo, Mito City, and we go further and further. we go along here. Oh, that's actually farther than I realized. This is Kashima, so this is where we're getting to this, on this side is Chiba. I want to see tragic beauty. Yes. Well, this is the thing, right? In anyone can look at this. I can just drop ourselves. It doesn't matter where I drop us, right? Like anyone can see this. This is really boring. And I did say I was never going to actually go into Tokyo, but we are for today just because I want to prove a point. Like this is great, but this is also infinitely sort of explorable. You go on anywhere on YouTube, I'm sure there'll be tons of people who would be happy to introduce whatever little nooks and crannies of Tokyo that exist. But what we are missing, what we are absolutely missing, what you guys are missing, is these types of really out of the way, like say if I were to drop us here, right? Like would you see this? You wouldn't, right? And that's what makes. Excuse me. Did we just? I have no idea what just happened, but we seem to have come out of the ground onto the ground. Yeah, I have no idea how to get back there, but presumably it was in here, right? Something like this. Would you have seen this? No. And so that's the point, right? Like if I am going to do this, then I'm just going to pick random places. I'm not sure about that. Even the Japanese don't really focus too much on the like just middle of nowhere, and we're not talking like beautiful middle of nowhere, right? Like we're just talking about like mildly dilapidated roadsides, and I don't think that is something that anyone ever cares about. But compared to North America, the middle of not a semi-middle of nowhere, these types of places can be exceptionally beautiful. And in America, obviously, like we have crappy gas stations, blah blah blah, salons, whatever you have, or whatever have you, Wild West. No, excuse me. Nothing happened. That's okay. Just pretend that didn't happen. I was gonna let's see. Out of the way. Actually, no. I should. Exactly. Let me put it this way. Our girl, whose name ends in year 1 student. Yes, so I'm not even going to mention her name. Has said it properly, which is that we're not talking about completely wild, and we're not talking about completely in the middle of the city, because completely wild, 100%, there will be explorers, there will be people who relish that challenge of being in the middle of the wilderness. Absolutely fantastic. Whatever they want to do, right? Like they have their watches that connect to satellites. They can now have iPhones that connect to satellites, but only in the United States and Canada. Completely besides the point. There are those people. And then there are people who walk in the middle of Tokyo. There are also those people. But we're not talking about those areas, right? We're not talking about completely wild out in the middle of nowhere, even though that's what I just said. That's not actually what I meant. What I meant was the sort of like out of the way, or like the areas that join up, big cities that join the big cities to the wilderness, all of that. Like these like who has ever heard of Iwakishi? What is this? I can't read that. Kaito Center, right? Like this random theme park, right? Whoever has literally a theme park with a single Ferris wheel and like a little house. you're never going to see this on any channel or on most channels, right? Like, is anyone ever going to zoom up and say, "Oh, if you're 3 years old and you're a elementary student, and if you want to go around that once, it's 100." That's actually really cheap. That's actually really cheap. So if you're a child and if you're in middle school or above, it's 200 yen. Nice. If you want a book of tickets that takes you around 12 times, it's only for a child, I assume. Yes, for for child it will be 100 yen, and for adult it will be 2,000, 1,000 and 2,000, right? Like, you're never going to see this, and this is the kind of like middle of nowhere. And I realize that this is supposed to be a bedtime stream, but I don't think any of you ever use these as bedtime streams, except the reading ones, right? Like, I don't expect the TAMC number 9, the To Annoy Muses Corporation number 9, to actually use this as a bedtime stream. So I'm just going to like continue talking through it. The point remains, right? Like, isn't this beautiful? This is beautiful. This is beautiful to me. And so, like, it's nice to be able to see these types of places, right? Like, no, actually, I would argue that there is a huge difference, right? Yes, exactly, exactly. Like, when we make these journeys on Google Maps, and now I sound like I'm trying to make an advertisement for this, but I'm really not. We see, we see Japan at its poorest, we see it at its richest, we see its society from so many more different perspectives than we would get if we were to just stick to the big cities, or if we were to go to the wilderness, right? Like, you guys will remember that during one broadcast we saw a actually, I'm not, no, never mind. We saw a hotel that was a trucker stop that was reserved for, let's call it, special purposes, right? And I mean, who would ever talk about that? Like, you would never find that any, or okay, maybe not never, but it would be harder for you to find that if we were stuck in the cities. Oh, all right, all right, all right. You win. You win. Let's. I need to redraft those agreements. That's what I need to do. No, we are going to Tokyo. I'm not going to allow you to choose words within Tokyo. I will choose the words within Tokyo. We're going down here. We're about to hit Chiba, which should be about over here. Is that a nuclear power plant? That is. Nuclear power is good for you. You should continue to support it. That's really something you guys should do. Um, Actually, no, we don't want to go to Chiba, do we? No. Narita. So we are at the. Actually, let's. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Let's go walk around the airport. Not like actually inside the airport, but let's go walk around the Narita airport. I can't remember where it was. It's Chiba, Narita should be somewhere right here, but I can't see it. There we go. Okay. Let's walk around the airport. I mean, nobody ever, like, do you know exactly where JFK is? Like, on the map, you would have to look for a little bit, right? And also, this is completely. I have no idea what we're doing here. Is there really only one runway to Narita Airport? That is fantastic. Okay, let's not go this way. Let's go on approach. So let's go from here. One quick second. Need to check that. Okay. Moving on. This isn't very helpful, so let's try to get out of here soon. There we go. Oh no, this is definitely Tokyo. Can you imagine you're trying to go to Tokyo and you don't go through Narita Airport? You must either be really rich or really unfortunate. Well, no, that's not true. But for Westerners though, that is kind of true. Let's go. Kuko Yashidori. Oh, maybe we should try this. This looks like just like any other approach, doesn't it? Airport approach. Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Let's see. We'll go this way. Can we actually? Oh, that's a good question. Can we walk inside the airport? I don't think so. No, you see, there are people that have Victoria's Secret. Yeah. There are people that take pictures within the airport, but I don't think Google was allowed to like. Yeah, no, you can see some dudes sitting here. Yes, that's not exactly what we're looking for. What about here? What is this? Nice. Ghost. Oh, not a ghost. Okay. Isn't this supposed to be inside the terminal building? That doesn't look like it's inside the terminal building. Oh, what's up, bro? It's nice being in business class, isn't it? Okay, let's get out of here. I was meaning to hello? Oh, that's fine. I was meaning to I suppose go here. DHL. Can you imagine shipping with DHL? Ah, DHL. Out of the way, but not fully. Locations and locations. What timing are we? We're at 18 minutes, 23 DHL. No, I honestly, I genuinely have nothing against DHL. I think it's perfectly fine. Tokyo Customs, that doesn't help us. Okay, let's move on to this show. So because you forced me to be within Tokyo, let's go. Ooh, ANA Crown Plaza Narita. And also, let me just make sure everyone understands. What is this? 1855. I am currently being forced to stay within the bounds of what was it? Greater Tokyo? Is that what? Yeah, Greater Tokyo. So we're looking at hotel rooms at ANA Crown Plaza. And if you want to blame anyone, you can. Excuse me. Why do we need this? If you want to blame anyone, you can blame our boys and girls at the TAMC number 9. It's because they were being quite annoying in wanting me to do this. And unfortunately, they have seized upon that. Hello? Okay, there we go. They have seized upon contractual elements that I cannot get out of. And this is all their fault, yes. This, you know what this reminds me of? This lobby reminds me of a early 2000s Yeah, early 2000s. No, late 1990s. I wasn't alive back then, but this I've seen plenty of pictures. This reminds me of an early 1990s, late 1990s like hotel in China. That is, it was built to a grand specifications, but it's completely underutilized. And those are fantastic. Like from a architectural perspective, they are great, and the utilization rate of them is just like what, like 5-10%. It's just ridiculous. um Early 1990s, no, not early, let's say late 1990s Chinese hotel, large modernist buildings. Let's go with that. Yes, let's go with it. Okay, so are we done with the Crown Plaza? Can we move on now? Let's look at that. What is that? Is that a walking route? Oh, how cute, how quaint. But no, we're not gonna. Okay, that's nice, isn't it? I wonder if enough people live there for it to make a profit. I guess it must. There's even a restaurant cafe. Okay, that does already look better than the the early late 1990s Chinese hotels. Oh, okay. I wonder why my upload rate is now not doing so well. Oh, it's back again. Okay. Yeah, this is a fairly standard business hotel, right? Like there's nothing more to it. It's nice. Can't complain. Don't complain. What is this? Another room? I feel like this room is not in the right location. Okay. How did you see, there's the dude's hand, but if we come down here, the dude himself is not here. And this will be perfect for like a ghost story, right? Mm. What time is it? 22:50. Ghost story. Let's call it the idle hand. Verily, he turned around, and there it was, the hand in the mirror. But when he looked down, no hand existed. No, no. I wonder if we can. No, we won't. We won't be able to see the camera. I mean, yeah, it's just a standard hotel room. What do you want from me? Okay, church, church. It's fascinating, isn't it, that there are just simply so many churches outside the church. Excellent. Let's go outside a bit more. Outside the church. Limo. Why is there a random church here? That's actually, and it doesn't even have a name. Oh, interesting. Who knows? Well, you know what is rather interesting is that obviously on the maps, you see we have the Buddhist symbols. Hello? Oh, okay, that's fine. I'm going to mute that. We have the Buddhist symbols, and then we have the Shinto symbols wherever. Yeah, something like here, right? But obviously we don't have Christian symbols, which is kind of understandable, but and also at the same time that's an interesting way of doing it, right? Hilton Tokyo Narita Airport. Yes, let's go see the Hilton. Oh, why am I why am I doing this? You know exactly. Oh, this room is decent, but the view is not decent. Like, can we get close to the, like, the view out the window is not particularly good. Let's go over there. I mean, it could be worse. Absolutely, you're right. It could be, but this is just like, you know, if I wanted to see trees, I could have stayed in North America. I didn't. Whoa. Okay. This is just that. Fine, whatever. Let's go here. Harris buffet. Excellent. Well, you know exactly what I'm doing, right? I'm trying to make this experience as boring as possible so that we don't have to do it again. But I feel like from your comments, it's not just the. Oh my god, really? How do you guys have so much free time? It's like 3:30 in the afternoon. Can you guys like not? Can you guys do some work, please? 26. Can you guys do some work, please? I should come up with horror stories. I would be the worst at coming up with horror stories. We can try. If there's enough of a request for it, absolutely we can try. But like I don't think I would write very good horror stories. Right? Like it's just not within me to do so. I can pontificate at length about bureaucracy, and if that's if that's your idea of horror, absolutely, I can talk your ears off about that. But that's not really horror. Also this was taken in 2015. Like this, I feel like stores like this haven't changed in 20 years. Almost definitely not. No. No, that's not how this works. Let's go there. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, what is that? Excuse me? This is a restaurant, right? Let's pop outside and look this way. That's fantastic. I don't think this is the right location. What? Oh, but there are plenty of. Okay. Banquet hall. Yeah, it looks like a very. That's huge. This can't be it. Someone's phone's. This person's phone, Danvel 360. They got the wrong GPS coordinates because this can't be here. This can't be it. There's no. Also, why is there nobody here? Horror story number 2. 2835. 228 now. 2835. The restaurant beneath the hill. Or story number 2. Or ghost story number 2. Drove slowly up the hill, and just as he thought he had reached the apex and was going to see those buses at the end of the road, he turned and wow, there was nothing. Nothing. Just nothing. No, seriously, that's not right? Like, look, we've turned in that direction, and all we're seeing are these like tiny paths. There's no way you could have an entire banquet hall like this in there. And yes, I do appreciate. Look. It looks like it's underground, but it's not, right? Like you can see that window, so you can see that this is overlooking. That's probably a river, and that's overlooking the shores on the other side. Unless you want to tell me, unless you want to look me in the eye, you're there. No, you're not out there. Okay, unless you want to come over later on, look me in the eye and tell me that this is all underground underneath Narita Airport. That would just have like gigantic underground the facilities in the middle of Japan, which, you know, Given that most of us have watched Evangelion, yeah, sure, I suppose Tokyo 3. No, I don't believe that for a moment, right? This cannot be inside Tokyo. No, no, it's not. I'm gonna start ignoring you now. Where are we? Oh, graveyard. Fantastic, beautiful. What is this? Arumi. Oh, oh, it's a recycling center. Okay, excellent. That's just the price for materials. Good. Nice. I kind see. I'm interested in these things, right? Like these are just like roadside shops. Bento Teishoku Yakitori Misato. Wow, look at that. 3.8 stars. Fantastic. There's almost no day when you can eat rice. Today's dinner. Okay. I was satisfied with this price with the freshness of sashimi, the large number of items, and if you are just crowded, you will be kept waiting. Okay. Excellent. Fantastic. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Just a random car in the parking lot that's been there all that time. What is this? Oh, okay, storage. I think it's storage. Self-storage? I should have read the sign more carefully. Oh, skina makeup, skina. Oh no! So you do Are you? Is this for building? Oh yeah, okay. Could be. No idea though. I wonder where these people work that they're living here, right? Oh right. Oh yeah, I suppose. University. Are we going to the university? Let's go to the university. Oh wait, we have to go. Yeah, we're at 33 minutes. Okay. Um, let's hit the university. There we go. Fantastic, easy. There is construction ongoing, a building being bisected, dormitories. Ah, fantastic. How can I hate my viewers? How can you say that? No, I don't. 3320. I could never hate my viewers. You just hate me. Exclamation mark. Okay, thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, please download Firefox. Please don't do Chrome. Yeah, let's hope we don't have to walk through Japan again. Or can we choose a different city in the world that is not within Japan, please? Like, let's walk through Coventry next time. How about that? Edinburgh. Actually, not Edinburgh. Glasgow. Okay, let's go to Glasgow next time. Anyway, yes. Oh, yes, wink. Let's do the right eye today. Wink. That was the wrong eye at first, but that's fine. Got this. Yes. Oh, tomorrow we're doing Minecraft. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, bye now.